In this video, we're going to go over submitting your website to directories. Now, most directories, of course, aren't going to be the highest quality links, but again, I like to use directories because you can get more varied sources for your links, and it's a great place to get naked links or links that just link to your URL. So again, they're a great source to diversify your links. I like to use naked links or brand names, so either use your website address or whatever the name of your website is. So if your website is organicgardeningsecrets.com, Organic Gardening Secrets could kind of be your brand name. Or if you're selling your own product, you could use the product name. I wouldn't be using a lot of anchor text here. I would just use these to get a lot of naked links that will, diversify your anchor text ratio. You can also choose to only do niche specific directories. So let's say you have a weight loss blog. You could only submit to weight loss directories. That's going to be a little tougher because the amount of quality directories out there, and when you get into that little niche, usually, they just aren't great directories, or they're just not really getting a lot of link juice from Google. So a niche specific directory is better, but not always doable. Again, you want to build these slowly, so don't go out there and buy some submission package that they'll submit you to 1,000 directories. Again, you don't want to flood links. You want to build these slowly over time. And it can be very tedious to go out and do these by yourself. So I like to use a service called Directory Maximizer, and I'm going to give you a quick look at that right now. So this is Directory Maximizer, and they'll basically submit to directories for you, and it's very, very cost effective. If you do just general directories, I think it's anywhere from 15 to 20 cents per directory. If you go specific niches, it can be a little more. So first you just add a website. So let's go ahead and do that. And then it's pretty self-explanatory. You just put in your URL. They'll actually handle the emails for you, which is great. You don't have to create any email account to do it. And then down here you have your titles. So what I like to do is I like to choose 4 or 5 titles, and then again your titles can be naked links. So let me put those in quick to show you what I mean. Okay, so here's kind of what I would do. So title 1 is just www.website.com. So again, a naked link. Title 2 is website.com. So again, it's a naked link, but it's a variety. It's a different version of it. Then I have http // and then the URL. So another variation. And then you can do like your brand name, so Organic Gardening Secrets. So again, I like to use directory submissions to get a lot of naked links because it'll diversify my anchor text ratio. And again, these aren't going to be extremely high quality links, but again, it's going to be another varied source of links. And again, it's a good place to use those naked anchor text as well. So again, you just fill in your site and then you can submit it. If I go back to the home page here, and I can submit to niche directories right here. And then here you can see I can choose a specific niche. So let's say you have a real estate site, health, travel, internet marketing. So that's a good way to only submit to niche specific directories. But again, for this example, if it's gardening, there's not one that's really gardening related. And plus you can see there's only like 30 in each of these. So there's not a lot to choose from either. But if we go back to, let's go back to my account. So if you just submit to the general directories, what you want to do is you want to have those slowly go out. So let me show you what I mean by that. So here's the page you get to when you want to submit your site. So first off, you can submit to all 1,285 directories. You can choose a specific number, or you can submit to 100 every month for 1 year. So let's say we do 100 a month for 1 year. And you can see it is $18 per submission, and they handle the email. So this will get you 100 new directories every month for a year. So again, it's slowly building up your links, and it's all automated for you. And again, it's going to give you some of the naked anchor text links as well. So again, for 18 bucks a month, I like to use that option. Otherwise, if you go to, let's say you want to do all of them, You can say complete within 5 weeks, so we'll spread them out. To me, that's still a big rush of links as well. So you can choose how many. So let's say I want to choose 50, and I could complete that within 4 weeks. So I'll do 50 in a month, and that's $9. And every month you can come in and do that, and it'll keep track of which ones you've already submitted to. So every month you can just come in, and put a new order in to get another group of directory submissions. So I really like this service. Again, these aren't high quality links, so I like to use my URLs, the anchor text, to kind of get some of those in my anchor text profile there. So again, Directory Maximizer, a great solution to do it. If you want to do it yourself, down here it has a list of all SEO friendly directories, and you can always go do it yourself. Just copy this, go to the site, and submit. But again, if they're doing it for 18 cents a directory, I just let them handle it. So that is directories. Another thing you want to be adding in